We're gonna get started standing up. You know, I like to do that, get our warm up going before we head down to the floor. All right, maybe just up onto your toes. Just get your ankles, maybe rock back and forth a little, up side to side. And settle them down, take a deep breath up and in. And exhale, press it out and away. Big breath. And exhale. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, reach tall, lead it over. Stretch. And up and over. Send. Let's go one more time each side. And come up, press down, roll your shoulders back. One more time. Hold them back there. Pinch them back. As far back as you can get them. And then round forward. Open them back up. And round forward. One more time. Open them back up. Round forward. And round all the way up. Shake it out. Big breath. Thank you. Exhale. Let's take one arm across, shoulders low. Open it up wide. Drop it down. The other arm comes across. Open it up wide. Shake it out. All right, hands are on your hips. Let's stand on the long ways on your mat. Step your right leg back into a lunge position. Inhaling your arms up and exhaling them down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Really lean that chest a little forward. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Now let's add your heel. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale, down. Hands are on your hips. I want you to bring that back leg, that right leg forward, and just your toes into the floor. Stay right there. I'm going to lose this so that you can see my feet. Toes, toes, toes. All right, so we're all grounded into the left leg. We're tapping the right toes back and up, tapping them back and up. One more time. Hold your toes back. Stay there. I'm gonna scooch back to you. Okay. Stay here. Grounding in that front leg, right? All your body weight's up there. Barely anything in your toe. I want you to do a seesaw, which means when our heel comes up, our head has to come down. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. And bring it in. Good job. Shake it out. Big breath. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So now your left leg is going back into our lunge position. Toes are forward. Heels back toward the floor. Just the arms. We inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And now add the heel. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, up And exhale, press down. Nice. Hands are on your hips. Slide that back leg forward. So we're grounding into the right leg, the front leg. Grounding in there, nice and balanced. Take your left toes, tap back and up. Back and up. Tight. Now hold your toes back. Remember that seesaw? Drop your head and chest, lift your heel, and come back. Seesaw, and come back. One more time. Seesaw, and come up. Good job, shake it out. Take it up really wide. We're gonna open our toes, our knees, and our hips, right? So everything is opened up to the side. Come down into your plie. Maybe pop those hips off to the side. Just give it a little bit. Open up our hips, get a little some mobility going. Maybe circle them around. Other direction. Come center, hold that plie. Now open your arms and then cross them. Open them, cross them. Again, open and cross. One more time, open, cross, open up, bend your elbows. Press your elbows back as far as you can get them and then bring them forward. Open them and bring them forward. One more time, open them and bring them forward. Drop it down, lift your heels, hold balanced on your toes. We're gonna keep our heels up. Don't drop them, keep them up and straighten those legs. Up, 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 hold on your toes. Drop your heels and toe heel it in. Big breath. Exhale. Shake it out. All right. Let's come to the front of our mat. Taking a big breath up and in. Swan dive, forward fold. All right, so let's bend our knees, straighten them out, bend them and straighten them. One more time. Now bend one and the other, just sending your hips over exaggerated side to side. Working our way into that forward fold. Center it up. Now plant your hands on the floor. Bend your knees as much as you have to get your hands planted on the floor. Relax your head, it hangs heavy. And we walk back into our down dog. Think about this. Your hips want to be as far away from your wrists as they can. So take them and pull them up and press them back. Sinking into your heels. Let's bend one knee and then the other. Walking your dog. Send both toward the floor. And now lift your right leg high. Open your right hip. Stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Leg lifts even higher. Drop your heel behind you. And really push your hip forward. Extend it. Rotate and drop it back down. Let's come up onto our toes, lift our hips, lift our mid-back, lift shoulders, come into plank. And then lift your shoulders, your mid-back, your hips, and press your heels down. Now let's do the hip opener on the other side. So your left leg comes up, open your left hip, stack your hip on top of your right, lift your leg higher, and drop your heel behind you. Extend your leg long, rotate your hips, drop it back down. Now let's do that wave back into our plank. Heels up, hips up, mid-back. Just wave right into your plank. And then reverse it. Shoulders, hips, heels. Heels, hips, shoulders, shoulders, hips, heels. One more time, let's take it back into plank and hold it right here. Pressing the floor away from you, taking your right knee to your right elbow, kicking it back and holding it up. To your right elbow, kick it back, elbow, kick it back. 2 more times. Elbow, kick back. 1 more time. Elbow, kick back, hold, drop your toes, and then lift your back, your hips, drop your heels. Heels come up, hips come up, shoulders come up, back into your plank, pushing into the floor. Let's use our left leg, bring it to our left elbow, kick it straight back. Left elbow, kick it straight back. Whew. 1 more time. Kick it back, drop your toes. This time, drop your knees wide, toes together, sit your hips back. Whew. Drop your forehead to the mat. Taking a few big breaths right here in child's pose. And let's walk our hands over to the right, sending our hips to the left. And then walk your hands through center, over to the left, push your hips right. And come center. Bring it up into hands and knees. Round your back. Get a good cat stretch going. And then release it down. Drop your chest, lift your head and tailbone, cow pose. Inhaling here. And exhaling round. Walk your hands back. Come up onto your knees. Tall. All right, I'm gonna do a little kneeling. Quickly, arms out here. Let's just tip to the right. And come up. Tip to the left. And come up. Tip to the right. Core is strong. Using those obliques to lift you back up. Hold it here, arms up, reach tall, and press down. All right, I want you to take your right leg out to the side. Nice and tall right here in the center. Hands back behind your ears. We're gonna crunch over to the left. Crunch and up. Crunch and up. Just these kneeling side bends. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Come on up. Take that left arm, drop it down to the floor. Let me scooch over here so you can see me a little bit better. And then that right leg, so shoulder opens up, stack your shoulders, stack your hips, lift that leg up and down. Up and down. Can you see that my toes are pointed to the floor? 2 more. 1 more. Hold it up. Tiny circles forward. And reverse your circle. Hold it up. Drop your toe to the floor. All right, we're gonna move into side plank. Here's our option. Let's start with this. Let's take our knee, our left knee, back. Maybe a little more, we're in side plank. Option is to take that left knee, extend your leg in front. Hold here, arm comes up, nice and strong. 10 more seconds, that's it. Hold it tight. Bring your knee back in and have a seat. Nice job, shake it out. Whew. All right, let's come to our elbow. Extend your legs. Remember, we don't hang in our hammock, right? We come up tall, pulling your ribs away from the floor. Let's lift both legs up off the floor. Bend your knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. One more. 10. Drop your feet to the floor. All right, we're gonna lift both legs high. When you do, you're gonna have to rock back just behind your hip bone. And then when you lower your leg, rock back just in front of your hip bone. So lift those legs, rock back and lower. Rock forward. Just a little, rock back and forward. Two more. One more. Nice job. Come on up, bend your knees. Take that left arm up and over. Reach. Bring your arm down and across, hug it in. And shake it out. Let's come back up onto our knees. We're gonna go towards the other side. Starting though in the center with our arms out and just tipping it. Tip and up. Last one. And up. Drop your arms. This time, take your left leg out to the side. Drop your right hand to the floor. And then lift and lower. Toes pointed down toward the floor. Hold it up, and then tiny circles forward. Reverse your circle. And drop your toes. All right, moving into our side plank. Take your knee, drop it down. This is a side plank, right? Option is to take that foot in front of the other, reach up and hold. Nice job. Coming all the way down to your elbow. Extend your legs long. Remember our hammock, right? No hammock. Pull your rib cage away from the floor. Lift both legs up. Bend them in and push. Bend them in and push. Perfect. Tall. One more. Drop it down. Now remember, we're going to lift both legs together. We rock back just behind our hip bone. To lift, we rock just in front when we lower. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Two more. One more. And drop it down. Nice job. Bend your knees, come up. Take your right arm up and over. And bring it across. And come on in, shake it out. Whew. Extend those legs out in front. Slide your hips forward. We're going to take it all the way down to the floor, but we're going to go as slow and controlled as we can. Reach your arms forward, shoulders low. Tuck and roll. Slow. Let's just stop here and hold. Roll it another couple inches and just stop and hold. Maybe another inch or so. Stop and hold. And then slowly all the way down to the floor. Beautiful. Let's bring those knees up to tabletop position so our shins are parallel to the floor. I want you to do me a favor and bring your knees in over your belly button. Feel your abs, right? Not that tight, because this kind of gravity is holding them in here. Now I want you to take your knees out over your hips. Feel your belly, right? It's tight. It has to work to keep them there. It doesn't really have to work to keep them there, right? So, that being said, let's keep them out here. Keep that work. So no matter what we're doing, even just sitting here, we're working your abs. All right, what I want you to do is take your, drop your heel to the floor. We're gonna do a little different today. We're gonna drop it straight to the floor, towards it, not all the way. Extend it, bend it, and come up. Same leg, drop, extend, bend, and lift. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. One more time. Hug it in, rock side to side, and then put them back up there. Out there. Other leg, lower, extend, in, and lift. Lower, extend, in, and lift. Lower, extend. It's that 4-count movement. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time under tension the whole time. Our abs are under tension. This is it. Hug your knees quickly. Put them right back. Now, fingertips come behind your head, head and shoulders are up. We're going to do the same 4-count movement, both legs together. Lower, extend, bend, lift, lower, extend, bend, and lift, lower, extend, bend to 90, lift back. Nice and strong. 3 more. Up. 2 more. 1. Head and shoulders down, hug your knees, look to the right and to the left. And center up, shake it, take it down. This next section of abs has a lot of head and shoulders up, right? If at all, if your head gets super tired, your neck gets tired, you want to drop it down, go ahead and drop it down. You can look right and left, you can come back. We'll take a couple of breaks there, but most of the exercises are up here. Option, right? Option is to hold your hands down at the side, do the same thing with your legs, always. All right, well actually, we're gonna come up head and shoulders up. We're gonna reach our arms down here. Right, so option would just be here. How about this is level 1, hands on the floor. Level 2, arms are up. Level 3, head and shoulders are up as well. Bring your knees in, tabletop position, above hips, one at a time, out and out. One more of each. Head and shoulders down, look right and look left. Look what's still there, right? Come back up, both legs together. Extend and in. Extend and in. Now you can take it here, here. Right? You choose. Three more. 2 and 1. Hug it all in, head and shoulders down, look right. And look left. Center it up. Take those feet straight up to the ceiling. Point your toes. Fingertips now behind your head. Head and shoulders come up. And we're just going to scissor. Elbows are wide, right? Feet don't hit the floor. They just come close. Four, 3, 2, 1. Head and shoulders back down, knees are in. Legs straight up. Flex your feet. Lower down, point them, and bring them up. Heel leads on the way down, toes point on the way up. One more. Hug it in. Rock side to side. Oh, so good. So good. One more in this section. Fingertips back behind your ears. Elbows stay wide. We're going to bicycle crunch. Lead with your heel. Push. 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 Four, three, two, one. Hug it in, head and shoulders back down, look right and left. Then bring your feet to the floor. All right, we're gonna move into a bridge section. Remember, with your bridge, your knees have to be right out from your hips, right? You don't want to let them collapse in or fall out wide. When we get tired, we tend to collapse our knees in to help us, right? Making sure that your knees straight out from your hips. Feet are on the floor, and let's tuck your tailbone, squeeze up and press through your heels. And lower. Again, tuck and press. And lower. Squeeze. Think about this as a strength move. We don't want to rush through it. Squeeze. One more like this. Okay, we're going to do the same bridges, but we're going to do them up on our toes, which means we lift our heels, right? So our toes are into the mat, heels are up. Squeeze and down. Just getting that muscle at a different angle, working a little bit lower, I think, on your hamstrings for this. Nice. Heels are up. Squeeze. Two. And one more. Take it down. Now reverse that. Heels go into the floor. Toes are up off the floor. Same thing. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. Nice. Two more. One more. And take it down. Bring both to tabletop. Circle your ankles. Other direction. Switch it. Now take your left leg to the floor. Right leg stays tabletop. We're going to do a left foot on the floor, heel and toes on the floor. Single leg bridge. Lift almost all the way. Lift almost all the way. Two more. One more. Hold it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Right leg comes down. Left leg comes up. Whole foot's on the floor. Same thing other side. We press up almost all the way down. One more, hold it up. And take it all the way down. Hug both knees in. Just rock side to side. And place your feet back down to the floor. We're going to go back to those two actually more traditional core section, because you know we're doing the whole core, that powerhouse. We're working the entire time we're doing Pilates. We're going to do our leg drops that we did in that 4 count. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're starting both knees tabletop. This time we're going to go head and shoulders up. Fingertips behind your ears. We're not yanking on it, right? It's just barely touching back there. Right leg, lower, extend, bend, and lift. Right leg again. Down, 2, 3, 4. Right leg again. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 7, 2, 3. 1 more. 2, 3. Tabletop it. Hold it here. Head and shoulders are down. Take a deep breath. Still time under tension, right? Because this is not easy to hold. Bring your head and shoulders back up. We're going to switch it to the left leg. Down, extend, bend, and lift. 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. Count move. Right here. 6. 2 more. 1 more. Head and shoulders down. Let's hug both knees. Just rock side to side. We've got one more set with those leg drops. We're going to do this with both legs together. We're going to head and shoulders up. This is an option, right? You can keep it here. Tabletop. Now this right here, if we didn't even move, is a really great core exercise, but we're gonna move. Drop down, extend, bend, and lift. 2, 3. So good. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, hug it in. Whew, side to side. Drop your feet to the floor. All right, before we hit that next section, let's lift our head and shoulders up, reach towards our heels, and reach right and left. Stretch and stretch. We're going side to side. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Woo! Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go to that section we started with our head and shoulders up most of the time. Remember, if your neck gets tired, go ahead and drop it back down. Maybe take a break, maybe come back, maybe not. Tabletop. Love me some tabletop. Come on up. Reach down, shoulders low, looking at your belly button, Extend one leg and then the other. Not scissor, let's do one and the other. How about that? One and in. Two and in. Three and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it tabletop. Drop your head and shoulders. Look left. Look right. Center it up. Option is to come back up. Extend both legs and tabletop. Extend both and tabletop. Ah, so good. Three, 2, and 1. Hug everything in, head and shoulders down, look right and left. Hands to your side, palms on the floor. Straighten out those legs, point your toes. Let's just scissor, scissor. Lift your arms up, reach your hands, stretch them down. Now chest comes up. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Head and shoulders back down. Toes are up. Flex. Lower them down. Point and lift them up. Heels lead. Point your toes. Heels lead. Point your toes. Option here. Two more. One more. Hug it in. Rock side to side. Whew. One more here. Fingertips back behind your head. Elbows are wide. Shoulders lead. Bicycle crunch. Bicycle crunch. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Woo! Rock side to side. Drop your feet. Extend one leg, roll it onto that side, and roll it all the way over. Let's take our elbows into the floor right below our shoulders. Take your chin out now. And release all the way down. Arms come out to a very shallow X, right? Not a wide X, shallow X. Corners of your mat, legs are corners of your mat. Really slowly, right arm, left leg, and lower. Left arm, right leg, and lower. Nice and slow, lift and lower, lift and lower. One more time each side. And lift and lower. Toes are into the floor. Keep them there. Don't lift your feet. Bring your hands back to your ears. Lift your upper body. Chest is hovering over the floor. Reach out, come back. Reach out, come back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Dig your knees in. Push it up. Walk your knees in and round up. Big cat stretch. Release your chest down. Take a deep inhale, head up, tailbone up. And then exhale, round. Let's tuck our toes under. Lift our hips high, press our heels down. And then walk your feet in. We're hanging here in forward fold. Bend your knees, slowly round up. Shoulders come back, head comes up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Hands are on your hips. I know it's not fair to work balance after we've done all that because we're pretty worn out, but we're going to. Although you know balance training, right? All that we do in Pilates is balance training because most of the work comes from your core and those little supporting muscles, which we are working the whole time. So the stronger they are, the better your balance is. So Pilates as a whole is balance work, but we're going to do more traditional. Knees soft. Bend your right knee. Toes only on the floor. I want you to take it out wide. All right, don't let this hip come out and counterbalance. Bring it in, right? We're tall, knees out wide. Hands are on your hips. Now, if you can, bring that foot up to your calf and hold. I want you to take your arms out wide. Really quickly, turn your head and look right. Really quickly, turn your head and look left. Really quickly, back to center. Not easy, not easy. And lower it down. Rotate that ankle that you worked. Shake it out. All right, let's do that on the other side. Knees are soft. Bending your left knee, taking it out. See what happens automatically? Weight goes out here, weight comes here to counterbalance. Bring it in. Nice, tall stance. If you can, pick your foot up. If your kickstand's there, that's awesome too. Wherever your balance is really challenged. Arms go out to the side. Really quickly, turn your head and look left. Really quickly, turn your head and look right. Really quickly, center. Oh. And take it down. Rotate. So good. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Lace your hands back behind you. Straighten them out. Straighten those arms out. Lift your hands. Really open that chest. Front of your shoulders, so important to do this stretch every day or some version of it. Something that stretches the front part of your chest and shoulders. And release. A good one is to get in the doorway, right? Put your hands on the door frame and walk through. If your doorway's too big, you can do one at a time. Push through, right? That elbow's on the outside and you walk through. Really get that stretch here. Opening it up so that this doesn't feel weird. And this does, right? This feels normal. Big breath in. And exhale one more time. Take a deep breath up. Exhale down. Have such a happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful for you guys that keep showing up. I love it. I love it. So great, right? We're helping us all get through this. And we will get through it. Have a great day. I'll see you on Friday.